was a very entertaining and high-scoring show as we thought it would be.
Well, it was, Michael, and again, the seniors proved that if you want to watch great bowling, don't miss ESPN and the senior tour.
Welcome back for another pulse-pounding episode of Stump the Schwab. Stuart Scott here in the ESPN research room where things are about to get straight medieval. 3 contestants are about to bump bellies with the guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes sports trivia, the man who never misses a big game or a big meal, the Schwab. Schwabby, do you ever watch anything on TV besides sports?
Hey, Stu, I tell you what, I love to cuddle up on the couch and watch Young and the Restless.
You mean Nick Newman?
Love Nick Newman.
Joshua Morrow. Yeah,
sure.
One of my boys. Play golf with him. All right, Schwabby, you better get ready because we got 3 contestants here tonight who look pretty restless to me and fairly young. Let's meet him. First up, he is an American history buff who loves disco music. From Staten Island, New York, Vinny Casaletto. This guy has got 2 Stanley Cup rings, not for being a goalie or a defenseman. He's an accountant. From Wantagh, New York, Craig Woolman. Show us the ring, Craig. And last up, he skydives and can eat half-dozen saltine crackers in 1 minute. From Douglasville, Georgia, Jerry Sue. So this is a show for sports trivia, but Vinny, you're an American history buff, huh?
American history.
American history.
Revolutionary War, Civil War. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to test you.
Go ahead.
Who's the fattest president ever? Now, I'm not talking about fat as, yo, that dog is fat. I'm saying, like, fat.
I got this one.
What's that?
William Taft.
How much did he weigh?
350.
340, that's pretty good. How many people signed the Declaration of Independence? Do you know?
How many people signed the Declaration?
Come on, man. Come on. Say 56.
24.
I hope you do better in Stump the Schwab. Luckily, this show isn't Stump the Vinny or anything like that. Y'all may have heard we're doing things a little differently this season. Get to the Schwab Showdown, and you automatically win $1,000. Stump the Schwab, and it's 5,000 more. Stump them in the semis this season, and you get 15 grand. And if you're lucky enough to beat our big fella in the championship show this year, you take home $30,000 more. Think about it. Add it up. Somebody could walk with over 50 grand this season. Let's get to it. Our first game is called Leading Off. Here's how you play. I'm going to throw out a question that has multiple answers. One by one, our contestants and the Schwab will give an answer. Each correct response is worth 1 point. If you are wrong, you're out for only that one question. At the end of the first game, the contestant with the lowest score removed from the research room, never to be seen or heard from again, ever. Or at least not in this show. Let's get this thing started with Leading Off. Jerry, we're going to start with you, all right? Name the 12 players on the San Antonio Spurs 2005 NBA Finals roster.
Tim Duncan.
Correct. Craig.
Tony Parker.
Correct. Vinny.
Bruce Bowen.
Correct. Schwab.
Manu Ginobili.
Correct. Jerry.
Tony Massenberg.
Correct. Craig.
Nazir Muhammad.
Correct. Vinny. Come on, Vinny, need
I
something.
know, I'm thinking.
You don't have all day,
I
Vinny.
know I don't.
It's a 30-minute show. You're out for this topic. Schwab.
Robert Ory.
Correct. Jerry.
Brent Barry.
Correct. Craig.
Glenn Robinson.
Correct. Schwab.
Rasho Nesterovich.
Correct. Jerry.
Devin Brown.
Correct. Craig. Need an answer. You're out for this topic. Schwab.
Benno Udre.
Beno Udrih. Correct. Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
Malik Rose.
No, Jerry, there's nobody else, man. I'm just playing with you. You're not even out.
Why you gotta
Malik
mess with me
Rose
like
was
that?
traded for Nazir Muhammad. Malik Rose ended up on the Knicks.
You know, Jerry's thinking, yo, man, I know I got 12. Nice job, Jerry. All right, let's take a look at the scores. Schwab has 4. Jerry has 4. Craig has 3. Vinny has 1. All right, Craig, you're up. Next topic and leading off, we're going to start with you. Listen up, guys. Between 1901 and 2004, 19 Major League Baseball players have stolen at least 75 bases in a season. Name them.
Ricky Henderson.
Correct. Vinny.
Vince Coleman?
Correct. Schwab.
Ty Cobb.
Correct. Jerry.
Lou Brock.
Correct. Craig.
Maury Wills.
Correct. Vinny.
Eric Davis?
Correct. Schwab.
Kenny Lofton.
Correct. Jerry. There are more still left.
Billy Williams.
Incorrect. You're out for this one round. Craig.
Ron LaFleur.
Correct. Vinny.
Marquise Grissom?
Correct. Schwab.
Davey Lopes.
Correct. Craig.
Tim Raines.
Correct. Vinny.
Scott Poseidon?
Incorrect. Out for this topic. Schwab.
Omar Moreno.
Correct. Craig.
Otis Nixon.
Incorrect. Out for this topic. Schwab, can you give me any more?
No.
Let's take a look at the scores. Schwab has 8. Jerry has 5. Craig has 7. And Vinny has 4. It's tight, y'all, and this is the last leading off topic. Vinny, we're going to start with you. Entering the 2005-2006 season, 16 NHL players have more than 1,400 career regular season points. Name them.
Mark Messier?
Correct. Schwab.
This great one, guy named Wayne Gretzky.
Let me see if he's...
Good chance.
Yeah, hey, surprise, there he is. Jerry.
Ron Francis.
Correct. Craig.
Gordie Howe.
Correct. Vinny.
Mario Lemieux?
Correct. Schwab.
Glenn Anderson.
No, Schwab, incorrect. Out for this topic. Jerry.
I'll go with Jaromir Jagr.
Incorrect. Out for this topic. Craig.
Luke Robitaille.
Incorrect. Out for this round. Vinny.
Steve Yzerman?
Stevie Y is correct. Vinny, everybody else is out. You want to give me another one? Time's up. Brian Trottier, Adam Oates, Joe Sakic. A lot of people think Brett Hull. No, Brett Hull, 1,390 points. Ray Bork is another one. Let's take a look at the scores. Schwab has 9. Jerry has 6. Craig has 8. And Vinny, 1 point ahead of Jerry, has 7. Jerry, as they say, you ain't got to go home, baby, but you got to get the heck up out of here. Luckily, though, you're not going home empty-handed because we got some of Schwabby's hot pockets for you backstage. Craig, Vinny, one of you is going to win $1,000 and a chance to face the legend in the big showdown. We're going to find out who coming up after the break. What's up? Stuart Scott here with Craig, Vinny, and the man with all the answers, the Schwab. $1,000 and a seat at the showdown table are on the line right now. Gentlemen, this is where we do this thing. Craig, though, you have a Stanley Cup ring, but you didn't play.
No.
You're an accountant.
Yeah.
Hold it up. Let's see it, man. We got to see the bling. How did you get that, man?
I used to work for the team. I was the assistant controller for 6 seasons, so I have another one at home, but didn't want too much bling.
Oh, you didn't want to.
Too much.
You didn't want to be gaudy.
No, maybe next time I'll come back.
One ring when you're an accountant is enough, right?
Exactly. You want to call attention to yourself.
Yeah. That's why you're on television right now. Now, the sports world is filled with memorable moments and unforgettable accomplishments. A true fan remembers all the sports moments. I'm talking about exact dates. The Schwab is the master of historical sports information, but luckily for you two, Schwab ain't playing this round. All right, let's see how much you guys know about sports trivia and when things happen. This is the game, Remember When, and here's how you play. We'll give you a notable event from the world of sports. You try to tell us the year the event took place. Now, we don't expect you to hit it on the head, but more power to you if you can. The key is to get as close as you can to the year that it happened. You're each going to start with 100 points. For every year that you are off, you'll lose 1 point. If you're off 10 years, you're going to lose 10 points. If you happen to guess the exact year, we're going to add 1 point back to your score. But on the final question, we call that the ultimate year, we're going to take off 2 points for every year you're off. But if you get the question for the ultimate year exactly right, you're going to get 2 points back. Got it? All right, let's remember when. Craig, we're going to start with you. Mike Tyson bites Evander Holyfield twice during their second championship bout. What year?
1996.
Close, very close. You're off 1 year. It was 1997. So you dropped down to 99 points. Good job, though. Vinny, what year basketball great Wilt Chamberlain passes away at the age of 63?
2000.
Oh, you were close as well. It was 1999. But 20,000 kudos to you. Craig, what year David Stern becomes commissioner of the NBA?
1984.
Oh, right on the money. You go back up. You're at an even 100 points. You lead 100 to 99. Vinny, what year the NFL adopts the 2-point conversion?
2001.
It was 1994. You're 7 years off. The score is 100 to 92. Craig, what year Cheryl Miller plays her final game as a USC Trojan?
1986.
Craig, money. Pick up what point? You're actually more than perfect right now, Craig. 101 to 92. Vinny, your question, and you can come back. Tommy Frazier, what year leads #1 Nebraska to a 62-24 victory over #2 Florida in the Fiesta Bowl?
1995.
Oh, it's got it sliding up skinny close to it. It was 1996. Off 1 year. Nice job, though. Craig, what year Greg LeMond wins his final Tour de France?
1989.
Close, real close, 1990. You drop 1 point, you have 100. 100 to 91. Vinny, what year Chris Evert wins the French Open, her first Grand Slam singles title?
1974.
Oh, my man jumped right up on the year. Vinny said, and landed right up on it, 1974. All right, Craig, you lead 100 to 92. Vinny, this is the ultimate year question. And because you're trailing, you get to choose between one of two topics, all right? Either Major League Baseball or the NHL. Remember, this is the ultimate year question. You lose 2 points for every year you're off. If you get it exactly, we add 2 points to your score. Major League Baseball or NHL, Vinny?
Major League Baseball.
All right, here's your ultimate year question. The most recent year a Chicago White Sox player won the AL Rookie of the Year.
$1996.
The year was 1985. Off 11 years. You go down to 70 points. All right, Craig, here's your ultimate year question. It is on the NHL. NHL's Atlanta Flames pack up and relocate to Calgary. What year?
1980.
I believe I heard Craig say, this show need to call Stump the Craig. And with the score 102 to 70, Craig, you're $1,000 richer, and you're going to be going toe-to-toe with the Schwab in the showdown. Vinny, You're a day late, the dollar short, my brother, but we have a face painter backstage just to cheer you up, buddy. $5 grand is on the line. Stick and stay. It's the Schwab Showdown. We roll back in the house.
Natural male enhancement.
Stuart Scott back at you from the research room where I'm about to referee a sports data dogfight between Craig and Sports Trivia's true know-it-all, the Schwab. All right, Craig, you already have $1,000. Stump the Schwab right now. You win $5 grand more and have a shot at facing the Schwab in the championship show, but don't get ahead of yourself. It's time for the Schwab Showdown. Here's how you play. 4 categories. Each category has 3 questions worth 1, 2, and 3 points. For every incorrect answer, you get a strike. 3 strikes, you're out. You also have 1 pass. You can pass a question to your opponent and make him answer, but you only get 1 pass. And if your opponent has a pass when you pass to him, he could conceivably use that pass and pass it right back to you. Tonight's categories are Mile High Man, questions about John Elway. Inside jobs, we're talking inside the park home runs. What up, 50? It ain't about 50 Cent, but it's all about the NBA's 50 greatest players named by the league. And Baylor Fabulous, questions about Baylor's and sports. Craig, this is your chance to stump the Schwab because you're going to pick all the categories that Schwab has to answer. Schwab, you're going to pick the categories that Craig has to answer. It is time to do this thing. Craig, pick your first category for the Schwab.
Inside jobs, 1.
Schwab, for 1 point. What Atlanta Braves sluggers league-leading 39 round-trippers in 1967 included his only career inside the park home run?
That's got to be Henry Aaron.
It certainly is. The man was .755 career, only had 1 inside the park. It was 1967, 1 point for Schwab. Category for Craig.
Let's try What Up 50.
What up, 50? For 1 point, Craig. What member of the NBA's 50 greatest players averaged a triple-double during the 1961-62 season for the Cincinnati Royals?
Oscar Robertson.
Big O. I feel like I'm playing right now. I'm stretching out. We're tied at 1. Craig, category for Schwab.
Baylor Fabulous for 1.
For 1 point, Schwab, in 2005, who broke Don Baylor's modern-era Major League record for career hit by pitches?
Craig Biggio.
That is correct. 1 more point for Schwab.
Mile High Man for 1.
For 1 point, Craig, besides football, John Elway played what other sport while at Stanford?
Baseball.
Yes, indeed. Oh. Whew. Pick a category for Schwab.
What Up 50 for 2.
You're a hip-hop fan, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
For 2 points, Schwab, Dave Collins played from 1970 to 1980 for the Celtics. In 1982, he came out of retirement and played 1 season for what other NBA team?
Milwaukee Bucks.
That is correct. 2 more points for Schwab. Schwab leads 4-2. Category for Craig.
Inside Jobs 2.
For 2 points, Craig. In 2004, Philly shortstop Jimmy Rollins hit the first ever inside the park home runs at 2 new Major League stadiums. Name these stadiums. And remember, you do have a pass.
Okay. Petco.
Correct?
Liberty, the home stadium. Liberty, the new one.
Take a guess.
Liberty Park.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Citizens Bank Park.
Citizens Bank.
But that's 1 strike for you, Craig. Category for Schwab.
Inside jobs 3.
Big boy question. Interesting strategy. Schwab, for 3 points. What former Twins shortstop was the last player to hit 2 inside the park homers in 1 game?
Greg Gagne.
Yes. Should I ask? You just knew it.
I know it.
He's correct.
I know it.
Pick a category for Craig.
got too emotional this game. Mile High Man 2.
For 2 points, Craig. In the 1986 AFC Championship game against the Cleveland Browns, what wide receiver did John Elway hit in the end zone for the game-tying touchdown at the end of the drive? Remember, you do have a pass.
I think I'll use it.
Schwab,
Thank you very much. Mark Jackson.
It is Mark Jackson. 2 more points for Schwab.
I was thinking.
Score is 9-2. Craig, remember, points do count. Your points count. Even if you can't win, your points could put you in the running for the semifinals. Pick a category for Schwab.
Baylor Fabulous for 2.
For 2 points, Schwab. What Baylor alum and Pro Football Hall of Famer was the only college junior to be named to the All-SWC football team of the 1970s?
Mike Singletary.
Samurai for the Chicago Bears. 2 points for Schwab. Schwab, category for Craig.
1 up 50. I'm not.
No, that was good. Say it again. That was good.
1 up 50.
What up, dog?
Okay, that was better.
For 3 points, Craig, of all the NBA players selected to the 50 greatest, only 3 played for the Detroit Pistons. Name them.
Isaiah Thomas.
Correct?
Joe Dumars.
Incorrect.
And another one?
Answers, you can take a guess.
Dave Bay.
Dave Bing is one of them. And the third, Dave DeBusschere.
Oh, right. Coach too.
2 strikes. Craig, category for Schwab.
Baylor Fabulous for 3.
Schwab for 3 points. In 1960, Elgin Baylor broke the NBA single-game scoring record with 71 points against what team?
I think it was the Knicks. Knicks.
Knicks? Knicks? Knicks?
Knicks. Knicks.
Knicks. Knicks. Knicks. Knicks. Knicks.
Mile High 3.
3 points. Last question. In 1983, Denver traded a first-round draft pick, quarterback Mark Herman, and what offensive lineman to the Colts for Elway? 83, they traded a first-round pick, quarterback Mark Herman, and what offensive lineman to the Colts for John Elway?
I don't even know.
You want a hint?
Okay.
He was a football player.
Oh, cool. That narrows it down. No idea. Can I shout out a friend's name?
Sure, shout out a friend's name.
Max Capone.
Max Capone! Max Capone is correct!
All right.
Give a hint. Chris Hinton
That was good.
is the answer.
From Northwestern.
Okay.
3 strikes. Will the Schwab ever be stumped this season? Believe it or not, it might happen, could happen. Until then, I'm Stuart Scott. You know how we do it around here. Hugs and hand pounds, everybody.